Hi guys, we are here to discuss some kinematics ideas which would help you to clear JEE mains problems. Okay, first we know what our subject is. We are today dealing with kinematics. As you all know, the kinematics is the branch of applied physics which analyzes force on a body which is at rest or in motion. So mechanics is classified into two. Mechanics is classified into two, that is statics and dynamics. Okay, it is the branch of statics is the branch of physics which is about studying motion of a body or force on a body which is at rest, and dynamics is the branch which deals with the motion of a body, or it's mainly considered the motion. Okay, here there are two sub branches which are kinematics, and the next one is kinematics. Next one is kinetics. Kinematics is a sub branch where we without consider the force of a body. Kinetics is a sub branch where we consider the force caused by the motion, or we are dealing mainly with the force that creates the motion. Here we are considering only the motion, and we are avoiding the force that causes this motion. Uh, as students who are writing board examinations, you may all cover many theories from NCERT textbooks and some of the reference books like DC Pandey, Arihan series, etc. So we got many theory, but for JEE Mains we should have some of basic knowledges that would only help you to clear JEE Mains problems. So let us shorten our theory section to a few important things which is needed to clear JEE Mains. There are many theories that you all know, like graphs for relative motions, etc., which are also important. But we are here only considering what is important for JEE Mains. Okay, so students should keep that in mind. So, first of all, we should know three kinematics equation, that is V equal to U plus AT, then S equal to UT plus half AT square. Third one, V square equal to U square plus 2AS. Here V denotes final velocity, U denotes initial velocity, A denotes acceleration, T denotes time, S denotes distance covered, or in some context it is defined as displacement also. Okay, so we are considering only in this branch kinematics, or just the motion only. We are studying about the motion only, not the force which causes this motion to happen. Okay, in this context we are just assuming something. Okay, we are just assuming ground level to be this ground level, then we are considering like a what to say, a system where we assume that what we should measure towards the ground level is taken as negative. Once more, to ground level as negative, ground level as negative, from ground level as positive, from ground level as positive, because it is important to solve problems. So in case of this we get gravitation, which is obviously negative gravitation, which would be negative in this case because it's downwards. which is measuring towards the ground level, so G is taken as negative. But when we are determining a height, we are starting from ground level to the upper position of that thing. Therefore, height is considered as positive. So please note it in that mind. Okay. Next thing we are next most of the important topic is the NCRT last portion, which most of the students omit because it's in the last portion, so people usually omit that textbook. But professors who create the questions of JEE Mains emphasis more on those topics which most 99% students omit. Okay, that is safe distance of stopping distance, safe distance or stopping distance, stopping distance. It is simply could be written as it is simple. It is the distance traveled by the body, before comes to rest. Simple. Before comes to rest. Okay. We know that this kinematic equation v square equal to u square plus 2as. Here it has come to rest, so final velocity becomes 0. U square plus 2as. Here it is deceleration, so it becomes 0 equal to u square minus 2as, and by equating we got 2as equal to u square. So we had to find the stopping distance, so s equal to u square by 2a. This equation is pretty much important for JEE Mains examination. Okay, so please keep it in mind. Then we have reflex time also. The equation for reflex time we are getting to be s equal to half gt square, t equal to root of 2s by z. Similar. Okay, please keep it in also mind. Then we have relative velocity. Just remember what is relative velocity, because it's just relative. That's it. Relative velocity. Consider relative velocity is what we are finding velocity of a body, and we are given velocity of another body which may be at rest or motion. Simple. We are finding velocity of a body and we are given velocity of another body which may be at rest or in motion. Simple. I would write it so that we could understand it better. We are finding velocity of a body and we are given velocity of another body which may be at rest or in motion, which may be at rest or in motion. Simple as that. So please understand what I had discussed till now and studied this much only for JEE Mains examination. I am focusing once more for JEE Mains examination, not for advanced. Advanced have different theories and it involves more than one conceptual advice than this simple thing, because it helps in JEE Mains. It completely helps in JEE Mains, and you only need some common sense and this much theory to grab one question which sometimes appears in JEE Mains, because now the pattern has changed a little bit, I think so, because In my years onwards, it's like 0 to 1 questions for JEE Mains. But nowadays we could see some slot we are getting more than 2 questions in a single slot from this section, that is kinematics. So please grab something. Today we are discussing only the one dimension. Okay, one dimension. Tomorrow we would consider projectile and 2 dimension also. So guys, tuned up.